And Liv gets Mo.
This morning I'm in the Superstition Mountains in Arizona. I'm going to head up to the high point, Superstition Peak. I started out on the Lost Gold Mine trail, but now on the hieroglyphics trail, and I've entered into designated wilderness area within National Forest. I'm over a mile into the hike, taking the shorter route to the summit. Should be close to 3 miles, about 2,000 feet of gain. This trail is starting to get pretty steep through here and a little difficult to navigate. Fortunately, there's cairns marking the route. Down there at the junction, there's a fork in the trail, and one of them leads around the back way to Superstition Peak. I had to shed a few layers back there. It was freezing this morning, but the sun is out and the winds are calm. I didn't do my homework on where the petroglyphs are, so I'll keep an eye out for them. Absolute silence up through here. Well, I can see the trail a lot better now. Got slightly off course there for a minute, following somebody else's tracks, and about reached out and grabbed a cholla cactus going up the hillside. Looks like the summit's in sight, but I believe that's a false summit. The summit's behind there. approaching the summit now. Got up over that false summit here. The scenery is absolutely amazing through here. I think I'm gonna stop, take a snack break before I do the little push to the summit up here. There's a younger guy cupped me while I was taking a break. He's making his way up there to the summit. Oh, I kind of did some class 5 moves up through there. Turns out that was another false summit. Now the summit's right in front of me. Yeah, I got up to the summit up there and caught up with one guy, and about 3 or 4 other hikers joined us. Looks like there's a fire through here. A lot of scorched land.
This little damn cold spell that's been around, but it'll get warm quick.
Getting to the junction here, the trail goes back down, but I think I'm gonna go up here and bag this other peak. You can see the other route goes down through the canyon there. I think it's longer but more gradual. Yeah, you can see he's already making his way down. Another guy that was up on the peak with me, and he's caught up to him. I already started to go down through here, but I think the route on all trails follows the ridge up and down. We'll see if I can connect back up there. Okay, back on the trail. I started to come up that side. Yeah, from the other peak, you can look out here and clearly see this trail, which I started to follow a trail, but I realized it was kind of going down the slope. So I quickly checked my map and got back on track. This is pretty easy going up to the summit here, this little peak. From a distance, it looked like that peak was higher. You can see the way I came up to Superstition Peak there. Almost the top of this little peak. Going up over all these little peaks here, approaching this next big one. Looking at my map, and it designates a point and it says Superstition Mountains, plural. And I thought there was another peak in here that just called Superstition Mountain, being that the other one is Superstition Peak. But I think they're just talking about the other group of mountains out there as the Superstition Mountains. So I think it is that group off in distance that they're referring to as the Superstition Mountains. And that's still a little bit of a trek out there for the day. And it's around 4,500 feet. I hit the high point Superstition Peak at over 5,000 feet. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just hit this little point for posterity. Get a view up there and then make my way back down. My battery's getting kind of low on my phone as well. And out here is Weaver's Needle. There's an approach to it from a different trail other than where I parked at. This hike up here to this little peak is still worthwhile. I think I'm gonna take a break, enjoy this view. You can see there's definitely probably a route out to those mountains. And you can see the route I took. Pretty clear path. And there's Superstition Peak, the high point of the Superstition Mountains here. Amazing view up here. You can see all the smoke in the air from the California wildfires. Time to get back down here. Done about 5 miles and 3,500 feet of vertical gain so far. I had to shed a few layers earlier. It's pretty cold this morning, but you gotta be prepared. My next big purchase will be a DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Going to get the creator combo. Use my REI dividend here shortly. Will work nice as a standalone recording device. On the down route now. Still pretty steep going down through here. That's the most noise I heard all day. These young guys were just saying, if it wasn't for cell phones being able to take photos, I'd never go hiking. I heard him replied, well, you still have your marijuana. It's all the reason, right? They were all having a powwow up the summit earlier, so I did not partake in any party favors. Hence the marijuana reference there. I keep going on side quests here. I started descending a little too quickly, but I was following a path. This wasn't their best one though. This turned out to be nice. I'm just kind of following this natural creek bed through the canyon here. Climbing over these boulders through here reminds me of Red Rock Canyon, just outside of Las Vegas. Okay, I've been having fun hopping over these boulders, but I need to get back over onto the trail. Guess the creek bed would have converged down here, back at the junction now. On the home stretch now. See the parking lot now.